For daily Ask Reddit. r/Ask Reddit. What seemingly innocent action gives off a sad impression? If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe so you never miss a video. When I was 15 I made an animation for my friend's dad's drilling company. It showed a drill rod rotating in and out of a dirt hole which had a patch of grass around it. My mother saw it and told me to rethink it. I'm not gay, but once I met this dude that is, and he is very handsome, and a lot of girls are into him. When you talk to him, he always actively listens and nods and smiles and you actually feel like he wants to talk to you. I found it hot and a lot of others did too. Edit, no homo. It's amazing how good it feels when someone seems to be genuinely interested in you or whatever you're saying, lol. I was working from home one night and whilst doing yoga, my wife overstretched and said without hesitation, "Duck my ass." Unfortunately what she really meant was duck my ass. That's an important life lesson right there. Before you grab her and ram her, be sure to check the grammar. Stretching. Old GF of mine would stretch every morning when she woke up. Before she got out of bed she would just reach for the ceiling. The arch in her back and the view depending on what she was wearing always started my day off well. Eating a lollipop or candy cane. Sometimes even a popsicle or ice cream cone. Can confirm. Our neighborhood had an ice cream party and I saw the dads do a double take while trying to stop my popsicle from dripping. Still getting smiles and hellos from them 2 years later. Seeing a guy take off a sweater by reaching over his head and pulling it off. I have no idea how guys are able to undress this way, but it can definitely be a turn on. Is there another way to undress? Edit. Apparently there are multiple ways. Mind officially blown. Have you never seen a girl take off her top? They do some weird wear undershirts sometimes, and the best way to take them off is girl style, where you cross your hands to opposite hips and lift from the bottom. It's not a girl vs guy thing, it's a clothing thing. The efficient guy style only works when the shirt fits loosely. It has a collar to grab onto. The fabric is sturdy enough that pulling it won't stretch it. Most women's clothes aren't like that, so they get used to doing everything in the delicate lift from the bottom style, never realizing that their loose sweaters etc could be savagely pulled over the neck in half the time. Had a girl tell me she wanted to meet up for our first date. She had a learning disability and it was not innuendo. Gals tying their hair back. Care to explain why? I think I've seen a post about that before, but didn't exactly understand why. At least for me long before BJ were on topic I just like to see girls do that. It gives a more practical look. A bit maybe like man rolling up their sleeves. I really don't know how to say, it's just unconscious. After I knew blowjobs it still has the same effect, only that I would joke whenever I saw my GF do that. Same. I've personally always found hair up more attractive for whatever reason. Maybe just because there's so many different styles. Those scenes in movies where someone lets their hair down and suddenly it's supposed to be sexy has always given me a small pang of disappointment, lol. Basic manners. My partner often scores free extra drinks when we are at gigs because he will use please and thank you and ask the people serving them how their night is going. I do all of those things too, but must rate lower on the charisma and beauty scales. So I have learned that, if it's my round, the most profitable move is to send him to the bar with my bankard. I come from a country where being polite is super mandatory. Moving to one where it isn't is weird and I don't want to lose politeness. I have braces RN, and I have a habit of touching them with my tongue, and once in school someone wanted to tell me something, so I turned around and looked at her while fiddling with my braces and she said, "You're not sexy you know," and sometimes I don't even realize I'm fiddling with my braces, so I got pretty confused.